Okay, guys, so yeah, we're recording this, and I'm here with Bryn, and I'm also here with Matt, the Vice President of Marketing, and I thought it might be a nice idea for those of you who don't know Matt yet, is just to hear a little bit about his background and talk about his vision for the company and things like that. In the interest of putting a face to the name, I've opened up mattmorrow.com, and there is the man himself. What a stud muffin.
I like that picture. They photoshopped it to make me look thinner, actually. I much prefer that to most other pictures.
You're better looking in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, I am a sexy beast.
Cool.
Hey, everybody. You know what? First off, I want to say this. It's Sunday night. I'm glad you're on the webinar. I doubt you guys came to, hear my vision for the company and whatnot. But, Ross and Bryn said, hey, we're at your house. We have a webinar. You want to jump on it? These guys, I just want to compliment them on the job that they're doing. I'm sure all of you have listened to their 15-minute overview and the 35-minute training. This stage thing is so awesome. And, what we pretty much have been saying is that the users that are out there that, know computers and have a basic understanding and have put forth some effort and really come to learn about this, it blows their minds just like it did mine when I first saw it. My friend Kent, who is super, super successful, we've sold tens of millions of dollars, probably hundreds of millions of dollars worth of leads and biz ops together in the late 90s and early 2000s. He calls me up and he says, you got to check this out. And I'm like, I hadn't heard from the guy in 10 years. I go, it must be good. I went and I checked out Stage and I said, this is mind blowing. I just got it, like I'm sure some of you did. And it's so fun to watch a team come together. So I know that you guys that are part of the Stage users group, we really appreciate it, just keeping that forum. If you guys keep sharpening each other like, a knife and steel kind of thing, it's like, hey, this is a stage I just created. This is a template. This is a concept I'm talking about on Twitter that's trending. This hashtag is trending. Let's all jump on this, and if we just share ideas, like I like the idea of boosting the stages, that's so simple, but it's like if you just make a habit of liking everybody's stuff, we all know how those algorithms work. It pushes your stuff up more. And our vision is, literally hundreds of millions potentially. I was doing some math, and I don't think it'd be too difficult to get 200 million total followers. You might be saying, well, there's only 400 million total followers, but of course a lot of those will be the same people following a lot of our people. But we're going to have an amazing reach, and it's fun to see people starting to create offers that convert. A couple big things this week, like I really liked what Ross did, and the way you met that pro poker player. We got that deal here in Vegas for the flight or the hotels. I know I started to get commissions on that, just actual real money. Someone books a suite and make 30, 40, 50 bucks or whatever it was, 70 bucks. And then I really want to give a shout out to Wes, who's, what does he have, 85,000 Twitter followers now?
Yeah, I don't know. The guy's incredible.
So that's like the land speed record. Now we know what the 4-minute mile looks like. In your first 2 months, you can get 85,000 Twitter followers if you're paying attention and you're actually consistent. It's unbelievable. That kid got 35 leads for this new travel program that we're testing out. And these are leads that have actually watched a video and filled out a form. That lead, I don't care who you are, that's a $5 lead in this marketplace. And the quality, he says, are better than others. 35 leads, and that's in like a week.
I've bought leads before and had very little success.
Oh, everybody has.
Yeah.
So that's so in answer to the original question, if I did answer it, is, for $99, whether you're sitting at home and you just want to sell whatever. Like there's a dude, I bought some shave oil. Did you see that ad? So I went on, I bought
Avery.
Avery, yeah. So I bought the shave oil. I got it. Actually came already. It's like, so I just love seeing people selling whatever it is. Like if you're super into something, like we were talking the other day about the soccer jerseys, that like you guys are wearing right now. Just got back from soccer. You got your favorite team, as long as it's not the one that has Herbalife. No, I'm just kidding. We're a favorite nation. That's the one that. The Galaxy, right? Yeah. I'm not that into soccer. That's more of an EJ thing. But if you create a Twitter following about soccer, if you are super into it, you guys know like everything. You were saying yesterday, I can't believe your soccer knowledge or your footy knowledge is going to be better than mine. You tweet on that stuff, you can build a huge following in an area and then sell them jerseys. Obviously, you guys know that. And for MLM, this thing is just off the chain. Some big things are coming together. So, to say I'm excited would be an understatement, but I'm sure you guys have a lot of technical questions for these guys. And if you have any questions for me, I'm down. I don't know how you guys do these.
No, I was going to ask you, Matt, for those of, the Stage community that doesn't know you well yet, some of your background is obviously in the MLM industry. Why don't you talk just a little bit about some of the successes you've had in that? Or would you prefer me to do that?
Russ, let me tell you about all my successes, and they are many. That's which makes me sound obnoxious, but here's the thing, I guess people can, if I was, one of the users here, here's the good news. I have been involved in sales and marketing systems in MLM since the crust of the earth was still cooling. You know, I got involved in this industry full time in April of 1989. So that's over 26 years ago. And I've seen pretty much every company, every system. When the internet first came out, I remember I was getting on dial-up on AOL, and, you know, we came up with some of the first landing pages and, you know, co-regs and all that stuff. And I've watched this, and funnel systems. We put over 5 million people into BizOps. And I got to say that the stage is, if I've ever seen anything thread the needle, this is it. You know, taking the timing of social media and then the power of video. It's like everyone's posting videos. It's all they do. Like my daughter, who's home from school today, she said, "Oh, it looks like Ben's posting a lot of videos, you know, but how come he's not staging them?" You know, like, well, maybe he's not paying attention, you know? So I've done this forever. Like I really, really have my finger on the pulse. I'd like, you know, humbly but happily admit of what's happening in BizOp, what's happening in online, and
that's a great question. I'm guessing this one's for you, Matt. Question from Matt: how can we increase conversion, and what are the best call to actions that you've seen within the platform?
Well, that's a good question. You got to forgive me. It was funny because I was just watching a great show, House of Cards. Now, I'd like to build a Twitter account, you know, on House of Cards and tweet, you know, because there's like so many fans of that show. I mean, that's the thing. It's like
quotes.
You should. Oh, the quotes are amazing.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. The one I posted yesterday, I got a lot of retweets and a lot. I was listening to the dialogue, and it said you can see the face of a coward is the back of his head as he walks out of the room and evades the battle. Or
yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I liked it.
For whatever. So it was. Damn it! I got to go look at it. But I got a lot of likes. You know. So it's like you take something like that. Now, so the question is conversions. Well, here's the best way to answer that question is, that, my friend, is up to you. You can only have, you know, you can drive traffic to an offer. What are the offers that convert? That's kind of something that, you know, we're all working on. That's part of this user group's, you know, job. It's like, hey, well, what offers can we find that do convert? You know, that's what you guys do. A lot of the people are already in MLMs, and some of the MLMs are converting. I know a lot of people are getting good results with some of the Jeunesse funnels that are out there. I know some people are getting good results with the travel funnel that's out there. And then, I mean, there's several others, but like Vima obviously is an interesting one. There are 2 systems that are coming out in the next couple of days, and I believe those will convert. So the answer is, you know, I think it's great for MLM for lead gen. As far as the part you asked about the specifics of what, you know, that's more you could put that form that you created.
I was going to say, you know, what might be cool is to show you a couple of examples of things that maybe are and aren't working, so they can see a comparison.
Sure.
And of course, I'm going to go to Wes here because you mentioned the Paycation one.
Yeah.
And I want to show.
I always love just like this is what I love to see in the forum is like examples of what's working. Let's focus on that. Like, who cares about what's not working? Everybody can find something that doesn't convert.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not too familiar with Wes's back office, but I'm sure that he won't mind. Basically, what you're going to see here is a Paycation, and I'm going to show you like a comparison of what. So obviously you would have your stage here, and then he's got some, you know. Firstly, Wes's templates are always really good looking. He goes to town on the related videos and stuff like that. What he's going to take you to now, though, is a real high quality capture page. It's very different from you know, somebody trying to convert into a sale. And so he's looking to capture information.
Well, yeah, that's brilliant. I mean, a lead like that's worth $5 easy.
Yeah, so he's taking people there. There's a real fear of loss in these capture pages, and then it's enter your name, enter your email, show me the system. Now, I think maybe an example for me, because I'm a part of Vima, if I show you this and how different my experience has been recently. So before, I didn't have this form attached to it. And basically, you're not going to get conversions because just watch this experience of someone. Let's say that you're just relying on banners. So we're going to go here and we're going to go to a website. This is, you know, typical MLM, notoriously poor for conversions.
Right. Yep.
I'm going to click in the very fancy, but not particularly effective. I think I'm at 2 clicks right now. I'm 3 clicks to buy now. I'm 4 clicks to add it to my cart. I'm 5 clicks to check out. I'm 6 clicks for auto ship. I'm 7 clicks to create an account. and finally I'm putting in the information.
Wow, that's impressive.
So the difference between having something like that and just, hey, you can literally be watching this video here whilst you drop in this information. You know, I'll put in my information. I would prefer, I'm going to put my number in there, and I would prefer a text. You know, give people a bit of an option, and I'm going to receive an email right now, and people are a lot more willing to do that, just find out a little bit more than put their credit card in immediately.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's funny, you know, you mentioned Viva, because I've been saying that's one of the biggest challenges. They got like the best products ever, but, but their sign-up form is just atrocious. And so, like Anthony Powell has a system. Alex Morton and Vince Ortega are coming out with a system, and then just like that travel company you were just showing, they have a system. So it's like when the MLM client, you know, because that's what I deal with mainly is our white label MLM type deals, is they say, oh, well, how are the conversions? I say, well, that's a good question. Tell me about your conversions, Mr. MLM owner. All I can tell you is this, is we drive targeted high quality traffic. Like if you want or if you want moms that are in, you know, that are cheer moms, you know, you can create a Twitter account, you know, on that movie, I forget what it's called, but there's Bring It On. My daughter's super into that. She was a cheerleader. Like I can think of like you do a Bring It On Twitter account, you do a tumbling Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you want me to bring you cheer moms who are looking to, you know, buy whatever your product is. You're not going to ever get better traffic than we're creating with Stage. But the conversions are totally up to the client.
Is it? I believe it was. You know, you showed me a Nerium capture page, so they're linking.
Wait, can I just say one thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
But in it, because the guy's asking me the original question, I really want to, I don't know who he is, and I just want to make sure I answer his question. When I find, and I will find it, right now we're working on a lot of things, you know, right now I'm encouraging people to just build as big of a Twitter following as you can, because it's still kind of version 1.0 as far as since we've taken over the company, and it's like, I would love more than anything to have a bunch of templates that have offers that convert and suggested offers that you can get, and, you know, make it where just anybody off the street could just come in, sign up for Stage, you know, not do anything more than push a freaking button and make money. Now, when that happens, and it will, this will be a massive company. Now, so anyone who says, well, you know what would be great is if you could make it so anybody could make a ton of money without doing anything. I'm like, yeah, that would be freaking awesome. As a matter of fact, this is something that actually might come close. Like literally a relatively smart monkey could make money with Stage when it reaches where I want to take it, which includes finding offers that convert. Absolutely. And we have found several. And if you guys, that's what I want to see shared in the user group. What is working?
Yeah. So from like a corporate point of view, do you see like the evolution of the company being that Stage may give offers to their staged users, or like is it always going to be the Stage user's responsibility to find what they want to promote, do you think?
I'm not, just so we're clear, like I'm not the CEO of this company or any by stretch of the imagination. My expertise is in BizOp, okay? And at this point in time, Stage isn't involved in the offers. We're letting the users can market whatever they want. And we may or may not get into that space. I don't think it'll make that big of a difference. It'll be some, you know, you can either promote offers that we suggest or your own offers. They're all out there. And then for people who are freaked out about that, they white label it, and then we create a white label version that only allows the people to promote that BizOp or that MLM. But I can't say for sure. That'd be a good question. I think it's just like, it's a call we're going to make at some point in time. Right now, we've got bigger fish to fry. So
when I look at this on my screen right now, this is a Nerium system. This is a lead capture page, and what they have basically is a video, and then it's an enter your information call to action. This essentially is just a Stage, but the difference is this is kind of just pushing the corporate video down the user's throat. What Stage does so well is just use like real popular social videos, and we can drive traffic to it.
I want to do one for the honey badger. Have you guys seen the honey badger video?
No, what is that?
Well, we should all just stage it and give it like another little push. Have you seen it, Bryn? The honey badger?
I've seen I know what a honey badger is.
Okay, well, the honey badger YouTube video has gotten 72 million views.
Wow.
So you just let the honey badger do the work, and then get them to the corporate website. You know, get them intrigued with the honey badger. So this could become the talk track, the honey badger. But if you guys haven't seen this, it's hysterical. Can you stage it?
This one?
That damn nasty ass honey badger. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
72 million views. Yeah.
Wow. So I mean,
Actually, watch it. It's funny.
guys, everyone check this out. But of course, what I'm going to do is stage it because I don't give YouTube my traffic. I like to give my stages, and
yeah, there you go.
you guys know the deal. Actually, I'm still on his Wes here.
We'll do Wes a favor and stage the honey badger for him.
Where would he want this? Let's put it to his
Is there a sense of humor in one, or does he have anything for people with a sense of humor?
Rocks 360. It is something that Wiz would.
That's
would
comedy-ish.
I think.
There you go.
And then, you know, what I'm noticing is anything that's really viral and I hear about on
Honey badger should be one word, I think.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think for a better hashtag.
Well, what's cool is we can make it all one word as well, and then really get confused
People
people
just
like
looking.
me.
People just looking for badges.
Damn. Oh, that people can get some good laughs off that. Man, we are giving value to the community.
Okay, so I mean, so you see what's going on. What I've noticed is a really cool thing, because I am notoriously a Facebook guy. I always say that. Facebook has always shows you like the top 3 things that are trending here, and 99 times out of 100, one of these is going to be a video. So right there, I just saw the Britney Spears. I don't know if you guys saw this. I will almost certainly stage all of this. And by the way, it's crazy hot as well, by the way, just because it's Britney. And it's like prime Britney, yeah.
So Britney in her prime.
And of course, what the Daily Mail doing, they're staging it. They're staging a YouTube video.
Right, that's what everybody that has a brain is doing right now. Like, look, from Jesus Daily to this to the Huffington Post.
Yeah.
And we're just giving everybody their own business is exactly the same, as obvious.
Absolutely, yeah. So I always take the video directly to YouTube, and
that is funny.
yeah. So this is just like an a cappella version of the Britney. Oops, I did it again, and she's like squeaking all over the place. And of course, all I'm saying is that this is quite a cool little feed here for you to find viral stuff to stage.
Get some content.
Exactly, yeah.
Can I just say how awesome what you're doing right here is? And that's why I said, I mean, they don't want to hear from me. They want to see more of your cool ideas. But this is so much an example of where this is staged. For people who use it right, I think it's going to become like an addictive video game.
Yeah.
And like people are playing video games and puzzles and all this crap that doesn't make them any money. Now, if you can just kind of figure out what's hot, what's trending, tweet about it, and stage it, and then monetize it, you spend the same time most people spend doing absolutely freaking nothing. And if you use this, you're making money. That's just brilliant, Ross.
Yeah. Thank you. So somebody just asked if you can stage a Facebook video. Yeah, of course you can. But what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find them on YouTube. Now, 99% of these Facebook videos originated on YouTube, or somebody just captured it and put it on YouTube. Mm-hmm. One way or the other, the content is available on YouTube, and you can stage it there. So, example, I see the Britney thing. For whatever reason, that was in a strange little window. What I can do here is post, check it out, and inevitably, yeah, this is the one.
It looks like it.
No, that's the actual original. So,
similar.
So this is the. Oh no, we need to just find one that was uploaded this week. All of these little search tools are going to find you the viral stuff, and of course there they all are. And what you're seeing is loads of people are just capturing the same information and putting it to their YouTube. Mm-hmm. Can you use a? Let me see what that question was. Can you stage a picture?
Probably
when we get to picture for this.
When we get to Instagram, I mean, it's like I think that's almost the hidden question behind that is like when are we doing something with Instagram?
Yeah.
And then it's like here's what I suggest to everyone. It's like I totally appreciate all the suggestions. You can only imagine how many there are. Yeah. But some of them are awesome. And then what we just do is this huge list of ideas to execute on. But right now, I do not believe his pictures. Is that the right answer, Ross?
Yeah, that's the right answer. And basically, by the way, if you have a YouTube channel or even just a YouTube account, you can upload anything you wanted. Like, if you wanted to, you could upload a still image on YouTube and make it last for 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. There's workarounds for absolutely everything if you get smart with it.
Theme for the weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I just enjoy working with you so much, because if you propose with a challenge, you find a workaround. Other people find an excuse to complain. Yeah. So right now we have a workaround for pictures, and yes, obviously Instagram for the younger demographic is where one of the things we want to tackle. But for now, you can kill it with Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn.
Absolutely, yeah. So you can see here some of the Britney stuff. I mean, a lot of it is the Vegas, because obviously she's here in Vegas now. This is, what you're seeing is genuine traffic going to these stages. It's awesome. So hopefully that answered the question. You can upload anything that you like.
So it's all, that one you just posted has already gotten 30 views, is that what you're saying?
No, I don't know what this one is. Let's check it out. Oh, it's a PewDiePie, I think. I mean, yeah, you see that. I mean, the bot is posting stuff all the time.
I got you.
Popular videos.
There was another question that just came in.
Okay, we have a tech question. We have set up roles.
So that's like the kind of question that I would just email a ticket on, you know, and I'd be like, okay, there you go. You know, that's what I would do on that. So there's some questions about timing. Like someone asked me the other day, hey, it would be awesome if we could pick the time of when the tweets go out, because obviously a tweet at 5 p.m. is more effective than a tweet at 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously on the list, good point, good question. And someone was saying that he only had 3 posted. You know, who knows? It could be like maybe that YouTube channel that you're pulling from ran out of videos. It's like all those I like to look at on a case-by-case basis. I just hate to see, training calls get, too many questions where it's like, what about my specific issue? But that's just my opinion.
Well, what's cool is I know that the guys at development are always aspiring to be even better. So if you submit a ticket for a question like that, they'll literally get into your account and find out where the issue's coming from.
Oh yeah, like the whole philosophy, like the guy is that whole Kaizen, that Japanese. I mean, we talk about that all the time. Like when I was working for Tony Robbins, it was Kanai. C-A-N-I, constant and never-ending improvements, the same concept. I think Tony stole it from the Japanese, Kaizen. So it's like, yeah, all you can do with something like this is just keep making it better and better and better and better and better. I remember I worked with Kent before, that previous company, we came up with this software called Referralware, and it's so similar to Staged. It was just almost like it was like that was a Model T, and now what Staged is a freaking spaceship, compared to how early in the internet days that was.
There's certain things, by the way, just to comment on the 33, my feeling is that if it's one Twitter account where you've put the daily bot limit to 33, and that's linked to a campaign that is set to multiple Twitter accounts, I don't think you're going to get 33 posts per Twitter account for one campaign. Just keep that in mind. Also, a side note, I think 33 is maybe on the little too much side.
Yeah, I unfriend, like Deepak Chopra, he tweets too much. It just gets annoying. It dominates my news feed. Yeah. I think there's a happy balance. You guys will all figure the magic number out. What do you think is a good number?
I have all of my social profiles set to 10 at the moment. I don't know whether that's the right number. I know that if these were my personal accounts, I would probably set it to 1 or 2 maximum stages. I would be really careful as soon as you're unfollowed, you can forget about having any sort of equity in that person's life. It's like you're dead to them. Game over.
Yeah, like I do one manual stage a day would be great for Facebook. Facebook, like Twitter, the people tend to have more of a sense of humor as far as more stuff in the news feed. So I would just, like my Facebook I do less, and then Twitter I do probably about 10. Yeah,
sure. So guys, let me see, second question. We have been saving users into whitelist, but they are not saving in the whitelist. Again, let's submit a ticket. I off the top of my head, can't answer that. The Twitter builder, by the way, is going through development right now. So things like target users by location and stuff, I don't know if you noticed, that was there last week. It's not there this week because we were having a couple of bugs with it. But it will come back and it will be functional. So just bear with us. Like Matt said, we're a baby. We will be a giant eventually, but we're just a little kid now.
I mean, these people, whoever's on, like you guys are part of this company. That's what's awesome. And we're getting input from you, and the thing is, we're acting on it. I mean, how many ideas have you had, Ross, that have now, been implemented? How many?
So many. Even when you look at the social targeting, when I started using Stage in December, you couldn't actually tailor the content that was posted to Twitter. It was just viral videos, and it's just amazing now that we can tailor that.
Yeah, I mean, that one little tweak.
Yeah,
massive.
Just full popular content.
And there's so many like that. It's like, how do you prioritize? But then whoever, like those little things that are like little bugs, they make me insane too. Yeah. So just so you know, like my programming OCD, hears you. the day that I'm going to be the happiest is going to be when someone can just sign up, like my mom, who's 72 and keeps calling me, going, how do I send a text to you and your brother at the same time? You know, I mean, when she can like log on to Stage, create a Twitter account, and just, you know, check a box that says what her interests are, pick the offers that she wants to sell, and then start clicking her mouse, you know, while she's watching Wheel of Fortune every night. If I can actually get her making money, that's my goal, just to have an idea of what a dreamer I am. But when we get there, it'll be, you know, we'll have, I mean, it would just be absolutely ridiculous the impact we'd have in the marketplace, because basically we take those like billions of advertising dollars away from others and distribute it, you know, in a capitalistic nature amongst the people who actually deserve those advertising dollars, the people who are monetizing it. It's a big project. It's awesome.
Question from viewer one, Matt, is Stage a private company or publicly traded?
Well, thank God it's the answer, because if it was, please run. Thank God I don't say, oh, it's a penny stock and you should buy it now. I seriously, I'm going to write an ebook. And actually, I was talking to someone yesterday who's using Stage to promote an ebook about their ability to pick penny stocks. Wow. My ebook would be this: if I had sold short every penny stock that anyone ever gave me a tip on, I would be probably richer than Warren Buffett by now. Every single time I've gotten a stock tip, it's gone down. So the answer to your question is, it is a private company. Thank goodness. Yeah.
That's cool. So guys, I think we'll wrap it up now. I'm always conscious to keep these to 30 minutes, otherwise some people may, you know, start thinking,
I'm sure they're all on the edge of their seats. This is
Sunday
brilliant stuff.
We've got family dinner to go to.
Yes, we do. We have actually a lot of work to do too. But listen, anyone have one last question? If there's a good question, we'll answer it. Otherwise, we'll wrap it up.
Cool. And in the meantime, let me just say like something about. I've been working with Matt for a couple of years now, like really closely, and basically. Just so you guys know, like Matt is the sort of guy in the industry with a reputation that like systems, you know, come and go every single day. Like he will be pitched on thousands of different deals a year. The fact that he got this attached to Stage and actually took a corporate role and you know is putting his reputation on the line, for me is one of the most exciting things about it. I hope you don't mind me saying that.
It's unprecedented. Very unprecedented commitment.
Yeah.
Hey, I love it, man. Is it perfect? No. But is it awesome? Yes. Will it get better every freaking week? You know, preferably every day? Yes. I mean, so I'm super stoked. I mean, I focus on the stories. Like, let's look at what we got here. With the 16 users here, you guys probably know them better than I do, but just the ones that I know, you take Wes and Stefan and a handful of other guys. Bryn, how many followers are you up to now?
50,000.
50,000. You know, that's, I mean, we're probably well over, you know, 1 million, 2 million followers total just on our little team that we started building since we started. And I mean, it's going to be millions and millions and millions, and we're going to have a lot of fun building this thing out, helping you guys learn how to, you know, convert offers and increase your dollars from your MLM deals that you're in, and whatever else you want to do. I mean, I've never met anyone more responsive than Ross until he introduced me to his sidekick, Bryn. I mean, these two are on it. It's an American word. It's a compliment.
I don't know. I got no response. I'm lost.
He's the Robin to my Batman.
Yeah.
Robin doesn't have a cool uniform. Costume.
All right, I digress. But anyway, these guys they do a great job and answer the questions that you guys have. And if you have suggestions, we're all ears. And most importantly, in the Facebook user group, I want to see the most awesome stage that you've created this week. I want to see your Twitter account and how awesome it is. I want to see the offers that you have that are converting, because let's use your head. If you have an offer that's converting and you're sharing it on the user group, you know, other people are going to join it. It's going to be quite a little economy that we're going to create within Stage, and it's just going to get better and better and better, because that, my friends, is how capitalism works. It's a total free market in this business, and
if you need inspiration, guys, don't forget to go to my.stage.com/latest, and you will see the latest stages being posted on the internet. It updates every couple of seconds, and I just think it's a great way to see what people are promoting and what sort of design people are doing. The user group is called Staged Users. You can find it at facebook.com/groups/staged users, or just add me as a friend and I'll put you in there. So guys, again, Matt, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, guys.
Bryn, you were quiet, but everything you said was valuable.
Yes.
I've got the most abrasive accent, so I thought I'd take it out of the equation.
Cool. We appreciate your time on a Sunday evening. I hope you have a productive week, and we will see you on Tuesday.
Tuesday, yes.
All right. Goodbye, guys.
Adios, amigos.